What's up, guys? My name is Brother Cam, and in this video, I want to talk about Electronic Arts' next entry within the Need for Speed series, Unbound. With this game, the NFS franchise returns to Crtierion Games, and it'll be their first major racing title since 2012's Need for Speed Most Wanted. I know that they were also involved with Need for Speed Rivals, but it's my understanding that it was more of a supportive role and less of a chief developmental role like Most Wanted was. Either way, it's been roughly a decade since their last romp on the road, so it'll be interesting to see what CG offers in Need for Speed Unbound. It's scheduled to be released for PC, PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series consoles on December 2nd, 2022. Before we delve into my takes about the game, let's have a look at its first official gameplay trailer. Alright. So right off the bat, looks like we're starting with some evasive high-speed cop chases, where we are attempting to evade the long arm of the law, see us break through barricades, narrowly missing pedestrians. I dig it. I'm really feeling the driving effects. You know, the light trails and the cartoonized smoke that we're seeing. So we can take down cops. Saying time is money. I wonder how that's going to play out into the particular mechanics or systems. It swiftly moved through this particular dashboard or menu here. We have a calendar, and then if of course the trailer doesn't tab over to the challenges, but I'm sure that's where we're going to find our list of tasks that we can do, probably to rank up XP or some other type of resource that'll help us progress along. Looks like in the upper right here, we have our current heat meter, I would assume, and our spending cash and things like that. We have an upcoming qualifier on Saturday. I'm sure that's going to be some sort of a racing event. But we'll go ahead and continue forward here. And then we're at the start of a race. This is open world, by the way. I was able to confirm that on their website. Name of the map, from what I understand, is called Lakeshore. So I'm really digging the cel-shaded drivers that we're going to be getting in Unbound. I think my only question in that regard is, and now I know Need for Speed has like driver customization has never been one of Need for Speed's strengths whenever they try to do it, but I do wonder if there's going to be some sort of improvement over what we got in Heat, because Heat was kind of sparse when it comes to customizing the driver, particularly like in the looks department, like, you know, being able to like modify or kind of like change their face or like the body types, you know, things like that. You know, you weren't able to be, you know, a fat driver, you know, or something like that. So let's go ahead and run this back again, because the trailer is brief, but it was kind of swiftly feeding us little tidbits of information here. So we already knew about outdriving the cops. So at risk, I see that in the upper right. Okay, so this is our money. So now we're at risk of losing money. Well, we were in Heat, but okay, we got laps. Oh, interesting. So I'm thinking not only will you have to evade the cops, but within certain races, you'll probably have to complete certain tasks, or the race itself, either within a certain amount of time to either satisfy any sort of requirements or maximize whatever profits or rewards you will get with each particular race. You know, but either way, this is definitely worth keeping an eye on to me. And depending on what the reviews say, that will possibly influence how fast I commit to getting this particular game, especially when I already have stuff like Asphalt 9, and I have an eye out for Disney Speedstorm, as well as even indie racers like Turbo Sloths is something that I'm keeping an eye out for. So like there's actually quite a number of racing options that are either already available or coming out within the earlier parts of 2023. So we'll see how this shapes out. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get to the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. Criterion's decision to mix photorealistic cars with an urban graffiti, almost comic book-like aesthetic is a very interesting design choice, to say the least. It's definitely caught my eye, and I hope it effectively complements the gameplay and on-screen action that it will provide. The cel-shaded characters are a refreshing shift from the realistic-looking figures of Heat, and they appear to fit right along with Unbound's overall game design and promotional art. We'll go ahead and get some of Unbound's miscellaneous but still valuable details out the way. Off top, this game will offer cross-play multiplayer like Heat and Hot Pursuit Remastered. A feature like this will become par for the course over time, but it's still great to know that this option is available to the entire player base. More interesting to me is what EA's most recent gameplay trailer shows and the impression it's given me after repeat watches. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of Heat, primarily because of the grind that was split between day and night races to progress one overall goal. The daytime races felt entirely unnecessary. I understand it's where the money was, but in my opinion, I felt I could have simply grabbed the bag by winning or placing high in night races, then unlock parts by building Heat and evading cops. To be clear, I did not hate NFS Heat at all. I just thought half of its grind system was unnecessary fluff. Cancel me. I can't remember why, but I skipped 2012's Need For Speed Most Wanted, so Unbound will be my first open world racer from Crtierion Games since Burnout Paradise, if I decide to get it. With a projected launch price tag of $70 and my current enjoyment of racers like Asphalt 9 and The Crew 2, I can't say if I'll be in a hurry to grab Need For Speed Unbound when it drops later this year. Even if Unbound garners rave reviews from fans and critics, I'll probably still queue for races in Heat and Hot Pursuit early in Unbound's lifecycle unless there's some unexpected mass migration. For now, Need For Speed Unbound is getting an add to the wishlist, but I highly doubt it'll be a day one purchase. I'll wrap up the video here, but let me know your thoughts about Need For Speed Unbound. You can chat with me about it in the comments or while I'm live on Twitch. Remember to like and share the video, as well as subscribe and turn on notifications if you're new to the channel. For ways to support this content, you can find associated links within the video's description. Until next time, I've been Brother Cam, and this has been a video about Need For Speed Unbound. See you in the next one.